openings in that field? Just one, Mom. Just one.
Hire Scotty as entertainment for your next event by going to ScottyDoesFunny.com. That's ScottyDoesFunny.com.
4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years!
Did you know that the word bookkeeper is the only word in the English language with 3 double letters in a row?
Uh-huh.
If so, and you need a job, give us a call. Up North Radio is looking for an office administrator to help with a variety of tasks. Are you good at crunching numbers? Customer service?
You are awesome.
Paying attention to detail?
That's perfect.
And have good computer, communication, and telephone skills?
Hello.
If you like to have some fun at work and get along with misfits, oddballs,
On the DJ.
and have a couple of laughs along the way, email your resume to Jen at localfirstradio.com. Again, if you'd like to become a member of the Up North Radio team, email your resume to Jen at localfirstradio.com.
This live broadcast of Manton Rangers basketball on 107.9 CDY and the live stream on 107.9cdy.com are sponsored by the Rockwell Lake Lodge, Studio 131 in the Barn Hall, Don's Auto Clinic and High Point Cadillac GMC, the Wexford Misaki Career Technical Center, Wilder Heating and Cooling, the Manton Booster Club, Jamie Fellows Garno of City to Shore Real Estate, Bostic's Drugstore, and the 308. Now let's head to the gym and join the voice of the Rangers, Rick Swanson.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Manton Ranger basketball on 107.9 CDY. This is Rick Swanson. I'll be calling the play-by-play tonight, and with me is my son, Nathan Swanson, to give insight on the action and serve as our statistician. Always a pleasure to broadcast Manton Ranger basketball on the radio, this season on 107.9. You can also get the games at 107.9cdy.com or online streaming, so spread the word. Well, Nathan, welcome once again for the third night in a row. It is district semifinal night for boys basketball across the state of Michigan, with all the winners tonight playing for district titles on Friday.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here. Always a joy to be on Manton Ranger basketball with you. 3 days in a row. What can get better than this, right? Living the dream.
You bet. You bet. Tonight, we are back in Lake City. We were here Monday night, Grayling yesterday. Now we're back in Lake City, the host of district number 70 of Division III in the MHSAA Boys Basketball State Tournament. And we're going to bring you the first semifinal of the night. The second semifinal will be against McBain and Lake City, but that will be on 107.9 also. The McBain crew will bring you that one. So doubleheader action for you tonight. 2 big semifinal games from Lake City. Tonight's matchup, as I mentioned, first off, features Manton and Harrison. To my knowledge, I know of no history between these two schools. As far as I know, they haven't played each other in basketball before. So nothing to discuss or look at there. But let's go back just a little bit. The Manton Rangers defeated Houghton Lake Monday night in the district opener, while Harrison had a bye. That's how the two of them got to this point. Now, as far as Harrison is concerned, last season, a down year, 3-16. Kind of stayed that way this season. They finished with a record of 5-14 overall. They averaged 52 points a game while they gave up 66 points a game, which is a pretty good number, pretty big number defensively. And last Thursday night in their last ball game, which was their last regular season game, they lost to Pinconning by a score of 69-53.
Yeah, we don't know a ton about them. I don't ever remember playing them when I was in school. And if you coached there for so long, you don't remember anything.
No, I don't.
You know, who knows? But, yeah, they just played Pinconning, who we actually just watched last night on the girls' regional. Their girls' team was pretty good, made the regional tournament. But, yeah, don't know a ton about them. They had a lot of underclassmen. But it's kind of dangerous. You know, we don't know a lot about a team. And their record, you know, is deceiving. If a guy was hurt, you have no idea what their history is. So, yeah, just an unknown tonight.
Yeah. Now, Manton, 17-5 a year ago, Highland Conference champs, district champs. This season, right on the same pace, 17-4 overall, and Highland champs again for the third consecutive year. Big games this year. The Rangers are used to it. They beat Beale City twice. They beat McBain. They beat Lake City twice. The most dangerous teams in the Highland Conference, Manton did well against them all. Manton comes in averaging 59 points a game during the regular season while giving up 48 points per game. And in their opening round district game Monday night, they defeated Houghton Lake 62-41. A lot of balanced scoring, Nate, which we talked about after the game Monday for these Rangers. 4 in double figures, led by Isaac Radin with 15.
Yeah, the Rangers are playing really well. They're on a nice little tear, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But another great record, another conference championship. Coach Hiller's got them playing some really great ball right now. And as I see them warming up, I mean, they're just having fun. There's the team on a mission right now. It's pretty cool.
You are listening to Manton Ranger Basketball on 107.9 CDY. This station could not bring you these games, however, without the help from our local sponsors. They are the Rockwell Lake Lodge, Don's Auto Clinic, High Point Cadillac GMC, Wexford Misaki Career Tech Center, Studio 131 Salon and the Barn Hall, Wilder Heating and Cooling, Manton Booster Club, Jamie Fellows Garnos City to Shore Real Estate, Bostick's Drug Store, the 308 Pub and Grill, and Forest Area Federal Credit Union. We certainly thank them wholeheartedly for their support. The teams are on the floor warming up, getting ready for this first semifinal tonight in the district, hosted by Lake City. We're going to take a short time out. We'll go back to the studio, and we'll be back to talk more about these two teams, their key players and coaches. Stay with us. We'll be back in just 60 seconds.
4,
With straightforward rewards checking from Forefront Credit Union,
4,
you get 4% rewards for doing stuff you do every day,
4,
like logging onto your account and receiving e-statements. And you can open your account right online. It's that straightforward.
4.
Unlike someone's tee shot, straightforward rewards from Forefront Credit Union. Are you getting 4%? 4.08% annual percentage yield. Rate subject to change. Interest paid on balance up to $15,000. Some requirements apply. Insured by NCUA.
Are you in the mood for amazing food at a reasonable price? Well, look no further than the 308 Pub and Grill in Manton. It all kicks off on Tuesday with wings for just 50 cents traditional and 65-cent boneless. Wednesday is burger baskets for $4.99, and Thursday is dollar taco night. Friday and Saturday is steak night. It starts at just $9.99. The local 308 has comedy night the last Saturday of every month with no cover, so enjoy the laughs on us. Sundays get 2 of our signature wood fire pizzas for just $18, dine in only. Good drinks, good food, and good times at the local 308 Pub and Grill in Manton.
Dropping the beat from the top of the lakes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You ain't never heard nothing like this before.
This is WCDY McBain, Cadillac, Lake City. Cadillac's new number 1, 107.9 CDY.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake City High School. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson bringing you this district semifinal contest of the MHSAA Boys Basketball State Tournament, featuring the Manton Rangers and the Harrison Hornets. Manton coming into the ballgame at 17-4, Harrison 5-14. We'll take a look at Harrison first. Their head coach is Kelly Cook. They are a member of the Jack Pine Conference. They finished 5th in that 8-team league this year with a 4-10 conference mark. That is the conference that Roscommon and Houghton Lake left this year to join the Highland Conference. One common opponent with Manton, Harrison had, and that was Everett. Manton split with Everett during the year, winning 64-38 and then losing 54-49. Harrison lost to Everett by the score of 60-50.
Yeah, we don't know a ton about them, but we do know that Harrison's a pretty scrappy group. They're not great in the win-loss column, like we mentioned, but they don't quit. They compete to the end, which is really a great compliment to give any team. They're a young group. There's only 3 seniors on the team. Offensively, though, they do run an up-tempo offense. They like to push the ball a little bit. They shoot a lot of threes, and if they're on tonight, that could be a problem. I've seen them make quite a few down there during warm-ups. Defensively, they throw a little variety at you. They keep you on your toes. They change it up quite often. They play some man. They play some zone mostly. But zones will also give a 3-ball. So if man moves the ball well, we'll get some nice open looks. But they'll throw a 2-2-1 press on us, full court press. They'll do a diamond zone trap, 1-2-2 zone. They kind of throw whatever they got at us, I'm sure.
Yeah, and we have to thank Coach Hiller for that scouting report on Harrison. I talked to Coach Hiller today, and based upon all of the film that he has watched and people he has talked to, those are some of the things that he came away with concerning this Harrison Hornet ball club. Their top players are their guards. Number 22, a junior, Lucas Cooper, and number 23, a senior, Cameron Ashcroft. They both average in double figures for the Hornets. They handle the ball well. They are very quick and scrappy defensively also. So Coach Hiller is pretty sure that Cooper and Ashcroft will be probably matched up with Caleb Moore and Isaac Radin to start with. We'll see how that pans out. And then he thought their third best player actually comes off the bench, which seems kind of strange to have your third best player off the bench, but that was their post player, number 50, a junior, Lucas Gillespie. And we'll see. Maybe they'll end up starting the big post guy. We'll see what transpires there as well. Now let's take a closer look at the Manton Rangers. Coach Hiller is in his 14th season leading the Rangers. And Nathan, what have we got to start with there?
Yeah, well, Manton's in the midst of an 8-game winning streak. Coach Hiller has these guys playing awesome since that Beale City game, which the Rangers won back on February 25th. They've just been playing some superb basketball since then. Energy is better, rebounding is better. Everyone's kind of stepped it up. I mean, whether it's real or not, I mean, it definitely looks like it to the naked eye that we can see from here as we watch these games playing out.
Yeah, I watched some of the games that we were not broadcasting with Coach Lafreniere. We'd sit there and watch these Ranger boys, and they just seem to have more energy, have more enthusiasm since that Beale game. It's great to see. Their defensive intensity also has really stood out. And I'll tell you, as Nate and I have done these ball games, and we've mentioned it on air many times, watching these Manton boys and girls, you see great intensity and flat-out hustle on defense. And defense, which anybody that's played basketball can attest to, defense is hard work. And many people and or teams really don't want to work that hard. But the Rangers do it. The coaches have them doing it. They've stepped into the program and realized that's what it takes. And it's just great to see, Nate. Boys and girls both playing great defense.
It is, yeah. The stats look great. You know, on the paper, you get 20 points, 15 points, but if your team's constantly, 12-8, 10-10, it might take that little extra push on defense that'll get you over the hump. That's what the Rangers do consistently. That's why they have such a good record year after year. But the starters right now, they're playing really well together. Offensively, they always look to share the ball. We say that every time on the air. They always look for the open man. Just super unselfish, and I think they just try to make each other look good, look the best they can. They don't care about how they look, but they're going to make their teammate look better. And in return, their teammate's going to let them look better. That's just kind of how they play. But Jacob Hahn, Cole Rigneris, Isaac Radin, Caleb Moore, and Lucas McKernan can all score in double figures, and they don't care who. They just want to get it done. They want the W. They want to keep moving on. And in Monday's game against Holton Lake, all 5 scored between 8 and 15 points. It's just fantastic balance, way to spread the ball, to play for each other. It was just a really good showing on Monday.
Exactly. We certainly hope they can keep that going tonight and take the next step in this boys basketball tournament. The winner of this game will play again Friday night, and they'll take on the winner of the second semifinal tonight, which will feature McBain and Lake City. That game on Friday for the district championship will start at 7 o'clock, and the game will be here on 107.9. Well, we're in Lake City, as we mentioned. Lake City is the host for District 70 of the Division III MHSAA Boys State Tournament. And tonight, Manton and Harrison. Stay with us. It's March Madness, and it should be a lot of fun. You are listening to Manton Ranger Basketball on 107.9 CDY. And as the teams line up for the national anthem, we'll take a quick break. We'll go back to the studio and join us again, probably for the tail end of the anthem, our starting lineups and opening tip in 60 seconds.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingles shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
We are back, coming to you from Lake City High School, the host for District 70 in the Division III basketball tournament for the boys. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson here with the call. Tonight, Manton coming into the game 17-4 overall record, Harrison 5-14, with the winner moving on to Friday, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have statistics and analysis for you, updates on both the boys and girls seasons, our upcoming broadcast, and a look ahead to the second half. All that and more coming up at halftime. We started Monday with 180 boys teams in Division III this basketball season. 128 are still alive heading into tonight. 4 in each of 32 districts. But after tonight, that'll be cut in half. There'll be 64 left after tonight's semifinals around the state. Nathan, let's go over those starting lineups.
Yeah, we'll start with the Harrison Hornets. Starting at guard is number 10, a junior, Logan Yost. And you've got Lucas Cooper, he's a junior. He's number 22. You have Cameron Ashcroft, he's a senior, number 23. Andrew Erskine, he's a junior, number 30. And Lucas Gillespie, he's a junior, number 50. So they are going to start the big post player that Coach Hiller was talking about. And they are coached by Kelly Cook. And now for your Manton Rangers, the team that we've grown to love over this year. Their starters are Caleb Moore, he's a junior. You have Isaac Radin, he's a senior. Cole Rignaris, he's a senior. You have Jacob Hahn, he's a senior. And Lucas McKernan rounds it out. He's a sophomore. And as always, like we've been saying the last 14 years, Rangers are coached by Ryan Hiller.
I want to mention to everybody that when you say the name Kelly Cook for Harrison's head coach, Kelly Cook is a young lady.
She sure is.
Kelly's
you don't see that often at the varsity level, but
and you
they can do just as good a job as we can.
Yeah, I know, but you would assume there might be a man coaching the team, but I just wanted to point out that Kelly Cook is a young lady. Harrison in their blue and gold uniforms, road uniforms, blue trimmed in gold and white. Rangers in their home whites trimmed in black and orange. The Rangers get the opening tip, controlled by Regnaris. Radin from the left wing, shot up, no good from 3, but Jacob Hahn with the rebound. Here's Radin deep in the left corner, way out front to Caleb Moore. Back to Radin, left side. And as we anticipated, Harrison is playing a zone, so the Rangers are working around the outside, see what will open up. Caleb Moore from 15 feet, no good. And the big guy, number 50, is starting tonight. Gillespie with the rebound. Ashcroft with the basketball, guarded by Caleb Moore. The Rangers are playing man-to-man where Harrison started in that 2-1-2 zone. Post pass gets inside, and Gillespie had position on the defender and scored it for Harrison. First points on the board by the Hornets. Rangers miss at the other end, and ball out of bounds. They're going to say to Harrison off the Rangers. Manton got down for a quick shot, but nothing there. Here come the Hornets leading by 2. Just underway here from Lake City tonight. Cooper, number 22. Goes to Erskine. Ball on top now to Ashcroft. Hunter Davis, Ashcroft on top. Harrison also just working around the outside, looking for some penetration. They do get it. Cameron Ashcroft saw an opening down the right side of the lane. He took it in, but Jacob Hahn was right there, blocked his shot out of bounds. Harrison to inbound. Ball comes in the corner. We're going to call against the Rangers on that aggressive defense. Harrison will inbound once again under their own basket.
That foul's going to be on Hahn for the Rangers. It's his first, team's first for the half.
Cooper inbounding, number 22. Comes into the big guy, Gillespie, and loses control of it. Stolen by Regnerus, ahead to Hahn. 3-on-3. Radin left side, gives it up to McKernan. Takes it down the left side of the lane, lost the ball, and it's Harrison basketball. Turnover, Rangers. Nice idea, Nate, by the sophomore McKernan. Just lost the handle.
Sure was. Just a little sloppy again this evening. It's like we started Monday.
Cooper to Ashcroft. Full court pressure they had a little trouble with, but to get it underneath. And the big guy in and out. Shot almost dropped. Ball's on the floor. We get a jump ball call. Once Harrison got by the pressure, they ended up with a 2-on-1, and Gillespie had point-blank range around and out.
Yeah, I don't know how that didn't go in.
No. Possession error with Harrison. They're inbounding. Cooper out to Ashcroft, the two guards. Ashcroft free throw line, back out to Cooper. Cooper drives into the lane, puts up a 10-footer, got it. And Harrison's up 4-0 here at the get-go. Isaac Radin, left wing. Skip pass to Caleb Moore. Back to Radin. Shot up for three. Got it. Isaac Radin for three. 4-3, Harrison.
It was just time before they were going to knock one of those down.
Again, Harrison breaks the press with a long pass to Gillespie. Now they set it up again. Cooper on the left wing. Goes back to Erskine. Back to Davis. Davis guarded closely, gets a backdoor cut, and we're going to whistle against the Rangers. Erskine looking for somebody to pass to. Saw cutting Ashcroft going down the lane, and a nice pass. Ashcroft put the shot up. Nothing there, but he is going to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're very active on offense. Lots of cuts, lots of movement. But that foul's going to have Moore. That's his first, team's second.
First free throw is no good from the senior. As Nate said in the pregame, only 3 seniors on this Harrison team. And Cameron Ashcroft is one of them. Second free throw is good. 5-3, Harrison. 3 minutes into this one. Moore with the basketball. 2-on-2 zone from Harrison. Jacob Hahn deep in the right corner. 3-ball, no good. And ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound. They say off Radin. Harrison basketball. Well, if they're going to stay in this defense, Nate, Rangers are going to get some looks at the 3-ball, that's for sure.
Yeah, but we got to figure out a way to be able to penetrate it as well.
Rangers pressuring the ball heavily. Guard taking it right down the lane. Number 22, Cooper. His shot no good. Rangers at the other end just like that, and Hahn lays it in. A nice assist from Caleb Moore. Gets the easy bucket. And the pressure from the Ranger defense knocked it out of bounds. It'll still be Harrison ball. We're tied at 5.
Yeah, that was a great outlet by Radin. Right up to Moore. Hit a streaking Hahn for a nice layup. And now, after they score, they can get back in that press that they do, and it works out really well.
Cooper with the basketball, left side. Goes to Ashcroft on the right. Shot up at the elbow by Erskine. That's Andrew Erskine. And another foul call against the Rangers.
Yeah, that's a big one, though. That foul's on Hahn. That's his second, team's third.
And Erskine is at the free throw line shooting 2. It was a jump shot from the elbow, and Jacob trying to go up to block it. Got him on the arm. First free throw's no good. Here comes the second. And that one is also no good. Jacob Rupert into the game, gets the rebound. Quickly ahead, Caleb Moore down the left sideline. Isaac Raiden top of the circle, now back left to Moore. Jacob Hahn, Raiden, right side, skip pass to Moore. He's wide open for three, shot up, no good. Gillespie, the big guy there for the rebound. Good outlet to half court. Harrison breaking it. Erskine right to the bucket, scores it. Boy, Coach Hiller said up tempo. They pushed it that time, that's for sure. The result is a layup for Harrison. Raiden for three. He's got it. Isaac Raiden from the right side hits it for the Rangers, and Manton up 8-7.
Yeah, that was a great look by Hahn to do a little skip pass from the post out to Raiden for a wide open three.
Bounce pass to Erskine, top of the circle. Now Gillespie, back to Cooper. Cooper at the left wing, lets it fly for three. No good. And rebound knocked out of bounds by Ashcroft from Harrison. Manton basketball. McKernan checking back in for Hahn. Hahn getting a breather with those two fouls. Moore across the timeline for the Rangers. Goes down in the right corner to Allison. Back out to Raiden. Chandler Allison can also shoot the three over this zone. Raiden top of the circle, back to Allison, right side. He lets it fly. No good, but Caleb Moore, long rebound, puts up the shot on the rebound. No good. And ball out of bounds to Harrison. So Allison had a nice look. Moore had about a 15-footer from the left baseline. But Harrison basketball.
Yeah, there's a couple of very active teams here in the early on.
Ashcroft down the right sideline, back to Ashcroft. Erskine at the elbow. Pass underneath to the block. And wild shot put up. Davis kind of looking for maybe a call on it. Didn't get the call, but there's a Harrison foul on the rebound, and it's Ranger basketball.
And that foul is going to be on Yost for the Hornets. That's his first, and just the Hornets' first for the half.
2:27 left to go. First quarter from Lake City. Right corner to Allison. Shot up. No good. Harrison with the rebound. 8-7. Manton on top in the early going. Second semifinal coming up later tonight after this one. A three ball no good from Harrison. Rebound is no good. Rebound Isaac Raiden. Takes it himself. Crosses half court. Goes down the left corner to Caleb Moore for three. Shot up. No good. Rebound taken by Allison. Kicks it out to Rupert. Around to Raiden. Now Caleb Moore, left wing. Skip pass to Allison. Lets it fly for three. Got it. Chandler Allison hits a big three for the Rangers. Caleb Moore steals the inbound pass and missed about a 10-foot jumper.
It was just a matter of time before Allison was going to hit one of those. Puts a lot of time and effort into working on that shot.
Ashcroft trying to penetrate on the right baseline, and we'll get another call against the Rangers.
And that foul is going to be on Lucas McKernan. That's his first, team's fourth.
Regnerus back in for Rupert. Harrison inbounding under the basket. Comes into Ashcroft. Davis at the elbow. Looks to penetrate right down the lane. A little turnaround jumper. No good. Raiden with the rebound. Ahead to Caleb Moore, left side. Back to Raiden. Regnerus at the elbow. Kicks it out to Allison. Thought about the three. Gets it to Raiden. Top of the circle. Back to Allison. Lets it fly. No good. Chip try from McKernan, no good. Allison with the steal, puts it in. Looked like Harrison was going to come away with the ball, but Chandler Allison stuck right in there and put it back.
Yeah, I don't know who that was kind of poking at the rebound. If it was McKernan or Regnerus, but kept it alive long enough for Allison to clean it up.
13-7, Manton. Here's a drive right down the right side of the lane. No good from Caden Dunn. But rebound given to him for a three, no good. Rebound Regnerus. 25 seconds left to go, first quarter. Ahead to Moore, into the lane, underneath McKernan, off his chest. Turnover, Rangers. Harrison pushing, 2-on-1. Ashcroft right to the hoop, no good. Regnerus with the rebound. Ahead to Moore, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Raiden, top of the circle. Kayla Moore to Raiden for three at the buzzer. Up and no good at the horn, and that's the end of one from Lake City. Our first quarter score, the Manton Rangers 13 and the Harrison Hornets 7. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout back in 30 seconds.
Wilder Heating and Cooling, the name you've come to trust when it comes to geothermal systems, boilers, Amana high efficiency furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. Don't let winter energy bills eat everything you bring home. Wilder Heating and Cooling can provide quality service at a quality price. They can service all makes and models and provide financing when you need it. Contact Wilder Heating and Cooling at 231-645-4822 or online at wilderhvac.net. That's wilderhvac.net. Wilder Heating and Cooling, proud local community supporter of the Manton Rangers.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake City High School district tournament action for the boys this week as the girls are in their regional week. The girls 1 week ahead of the boys. And way last November when the season started, they began their season 1 week ahead of the boys. So that's where we are tournament-wise. First semifinal tonight from Lake City in this Division III tournament. We've got the Manton Rangers and Harrison Hornets. Manton leads at 13-7 going into the second quarter. Second semifinal coming up later will feature McBain and Lake City. That game will also be here on 107.9, but the McBain broadcasting crew will be bringing you that one. So our post game tonight will be a little bit shorter than usual as we will turn it over to the McBain crew so they can get their pregame going for the second one. Man with the possession arrow, they inbound. Here we go, second quarter action from Lake City. Harrison still in that 2-1-2 zone. Chandler lets one fly. Allison got another one from the left baseline deep in the corner. 16-7. Harrison lets a three fly out of bounds. That shot taken by Hunter Davis. And Manton basketball. Well, Allison's hit a couple big ones, Nate, and he had that putback.
Yeah, he's leading the game right now with 8 points.
Great start.
It is. He's what you call a zone breaker right there. He's a zone beater.
You bet. Caleb Moore down in the corner to Allison. Back out to Moore. Right side. Cross left side to Raiden. Skip pass to Allison all the way to the right side. Hitting Hahn down on the baseline. Back to Allison. Lets it fly off the rim. And rebound to Gillespie. The big post player for Harrison. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Rangers. Harrison will inbound right down in front of us near sideline. Harrison going from right to left here in the first half. Manton going from left to right. If you missed the start, Harrison in their blue uniforms. Their colors are blue and gold. Rangers are in their white home uniforms trimmed in orange and black. First inbound pass is knocked out of bounds again, so we'll try it a second time. This time passed into Ashcroft. And ball loose. Allison comes up with it. Chandler knocked it away and came up with it. His pass almost stolen, but Caleb Moore comes up with it right to the hoop. Up with the left hand, no good. He was afraid of a block there from Gillespie, and he put it up with the left hand on the right side, just couldn't get enough on it. Harrison setting up the offense on their end. Underneath on the left block to Gillespie, back out to Ashcroft, shot up for three, got it. This is Logan Ashcroft that hit that one. I don't know if the two Ashcrofts are brothers, but we have Cameron and Logan. Cameron a senior, Logan a sophomore. Ranger pass knocked out of bounds. Rangers will inbound under their own basket. McKernan comes in, checking in for Allison. Jacob Hahn comes into Regnerus, left corner, clears it back outside to Moore. Back to Hahn. Jacob down on the baseline. Nothing there, kicks it back out to Moore. Right side, Raiden. Found Regnerus underneath. Ball got away from him. Turnover Rangers. Here comes Harrison. Ashcroft. Lost the handle, chased it down at half court. Brings it with left hand to the left side. Gets a screen, doesn't use it. Post Gillespie in the lane. A little turnaround 10-footer off the glass. Got it. Lucas Gillespie. 2 points for the Harrison Hornets. 16-12. Manton on top. Jacob Hahn from the right corner took it on a drive, and there's a whistle against the Hornets. Man will inbound under their basket.
Yeah, Harrison's not going to go away, folks. They're a good, scrappy team, like we mentioned. They're going to give it their all for all 32 minutes.
Inbound pass, setting up a possible shot for Radin, but nothing there. Ball cleared out. Caleb Moore chases it down at half court. Back to Radin, right side. Radin into the lane, kicks it out to McKernan. Turned down a decent 10-footer there. Jacob Hahn, free throw line, down to Radin. Back out to Moore, left side. Baseline Regnerus down in the corner to Radin. Back out to Moore. Rangers moving the ball, looking for something to open up against this zone. Regnerus back out to Moore. Let's fly a three. In and out. It rattled the rim, but popped out. Rebound Gillespie. Hornets down the left side. Here's another three ball from Ashcroft. No good. High rebound. Pulled down by Regnerus. 2-on-2. Hahn right to the hoop. Lays it up. Got it. Jacob Hahn with the bucket for the Rangers. And as soon as that one went through the rim, Coach Hiller took a timeout for Manton. 18-12. Manton on top. It's a 60-second timeout, so we will take a timeout as well. We'll go back to the studio. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
High school students are training for the jobs of tomorrow today at the Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center in Cadillac. Juniors and seniors from 12 area high schools can choose from 14 career-driven programs. Free college credit is available. Visit WMISD.org and click or tap the Career Technical Education link. See all the great programs, then talk to your student's counselor. Call 876-2200. The Wexford-Missaukee Career Technical Center on 13th Street across from Baker College. Proud to serve the students of Manton High School. CTC is the place to be.
We are back. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson from Lake City High School tonight. Lake City, the host of District number 70 in the boys basketball tournament. One of the 32 districts in Division 3. Manton Rangers and Harrison Hornets going at it in this first semifinal tonight. And with 4:47 left to go, second quarter, Manton leads it 18-12. Harrison with the basketball following the Manton timeout. And here we go. Inbound pass comes to Ashcroft. And I have to say Ashcroft to Ashcroft. But a travel call against Harrison. And turnover. Not really forced by the Rangers that time. Just a travel call. Rangers have the ball. Isaac Radin on top. Post underneath to Hahn. Ball knocked away. Gillespie's got it. Jacob was on the left block trying to make something happen. Cooper with the ball. Left wing for Harrison. Back outside to Ashcroft. Davis out on top. Finds Ashcroft underneath. And ball in and out. Just a little turnaround with the right hand off the glass. And Harrison's had a couple like that, and I just thought they were going down, and they pop out somehow.
They really have. I mean, they could be, tied with us. There's a couple down if they've got those little bunnies to fall.
Caleb Moore across timeline, goes to McKernan, left side. Now Caleb Moore on the right side finds Regnerus at the baseline. He hits Jacob Hahn for two right in the lane. Boy, nice pass down to Regnerus to start with, and Regnerus found Hahn for an easy two. This time the Ranger press gets the ball quickly ahead to Caleb Moore, lays it up, got it. Quick steal from the Rangers, quick basket. And all of a sudden it's a 10-point lead, 22-12. And Harrison takes a timeout. It's a 30-second one. We'll keep it here. Well, the Rangers have struggled with that zone a little bit, Nate. They don't see a lot of zone during the year. That's one of the things. Even though Coach Hiller expected it, you only get one day come tournament time to really work on something, seeing that they just played Houghton Lake on Monday. But they have had a few threes fall, and they're looking for open people, and now they're starting to get the ball inside a little bit also.
They are, yeah. I think Harrison in the beginning was playing a little sagging zone to limit our dribble penetration, which we do really well. But then that opened up our three ball, and we were hitting the three. So then they kind of extended it a little bit, and now we're bringing it inside. So it's just a game of matchups, and you give a little bit here, we'll take that, and we're playing well right now.
Harrison with the ball, following their timeout. Gillespie with it on the left wing. His pass almost stolen by Moore. Working it around the outside. Davis on the right wing brings it back out to Erskine. Erskine to Gillespie at the elbow. He hits Ashcroft for three. Short, rebound Hahn. Jacob with the ball, keeps it himself across half court, looking for something. Goes to Radin, right side, shot up for three. Got it. Isaac Radin for three from the right side. Jacob Hahn pushed it and found the open Radin. Pass almost stolen. Isaac did get it. Isaac came out of that 1-3-1 trap from his position at half court, got the steal. He's got it, goes to Moore, left wing. Regner's baseline. Hits Hahn at the elbow, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Erskine for Harrison. Ashcroft down the left side. To Cooper, shot up for three, no good. Rebound Hahn. Jacob pushing it again across half court. 25-12, Manton on top, 2:28 left to go. McKernan underneath, nice move off the glass for two. Caleb Moore, I don't know how he saw him, Nate. Caleb Moore from the left wing saw McKernan down on the right block and somehow got the ball to him, and McKernan went around the defender for an easy layup.
Yeah, McKernan was going towards the ball, which helped him get around his defender. But, yeah, a great little finish. He kind of came towards the lane and caught it. Took a big old jump step to the right, went right around his defender for the easy bucket. But, yeah, we're passing the ball really well right now. It was just a really tight game, and now we open up to 13 points. Just great passing, great defense. That's the key to success right there.
After that last bucket, Harrison took another timeout. Wasn't just a moment ago where they call a timeout, now taking another one. But you're absolutely right, Nate. The Rangers are moving the ball much better, and passing will beat a zone defense. Crisp, sharp passing will beat a zone. The zone defense can't move that fast. And it took the Rangers maybe a little bit of time to figure that out, but now they are moving the ball very well and finding open people, not just on the outside, but as we said, also on the inside. First quarter was a 13-7 ball game, Manton on top, and they have stretched that 6-point lead right now to 13. They lead at 25-12 with 2:21 left to go in the first half. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have a lot of info coming your way concerning the girls' tournament and the boys' tournament. Both teams alive and well in the MHSAA Division III tournament. Harrison ready to inbound. Again, Rangers in this full court pressure. Over and back. This time the pass was made to Erskine on Harrison's side of the floor, and he hit Ashcroft, who hadn't quite crossed half court yet. Turnover Harrison.
Yeah, during that timeout, the assistant coaches on Manson's bench noticed there was a little scoring error, and I have the same score in the book, but we actually have 27 points.
You probably had that, Nate.
I did.
Radin for three on the left wing, no good. Jacob Rupert with the rebound for the Rangers. Ball cleared out to Jacob Hahn, top of the circle. Goes to Radin, right side. McKernan, left wing for three, in and out. Rebound Rupert again. Kicks it out to Radin. Down in the right corner, Caleb Moore takes it on a dribble, 15-footer, no good. And rebound Gillespie for Harrison. Pushing it quickly down the right sideline. And gets it to Ashcroft. Almost stolen, but Harrison does retain possession. Dunn with the basketball. Pass knocked away. Picked up by Ashcroft to Erskine. Bounce pass underneath Gillespie, and we get a whistle against the Rangers. The pressure defense from the Rangers causing Harrison some problems, that's for sure.
Yeah, there were lots of switches going on that defense. A lot of Rangers were going for the steals on some passes. So I ended up with Caleb Moore against their big center. And the only thing Caleb would do is try to swat the ball and foul him.
Gillespie at the free throw line, fouled on that shot. First one is around and out. Second one coming. Rangers lead at 27-12.
And that is Moore's second foul and Manton's fifth for the half.
Second free throw up from the big guy, no good, and rebound Jacob Hahn for the Rangers. Quickly ahead to Moore down the left side. Goes down in the right corner to Radin. Skip pass out to Moore. Here's Hahn on the left wing. Takes it down left baseline. Skip pass to Radin. Back out to Moore. Moving the ball very well. Radin, Hahn down in the left corner. McKernan, bounce pass underneath the Rupert. Here's Hahn in the left corner. Shot up, no good. High rebound taken by Radin. Clears it back out to Hahn. Now McKernan. Back to Hahn. Left side, left wing.
Man, we are passing up a ton of threes right now, folks, just to take some time off and even get a better shot.
Yeah, and they're looking inside for something to open up. Moore on the right wing. Hahn back out to Radin for three. Around and out. But McKernan's there with the rebound. Out to Radin again. He'll try it a second time. Got it. Isaac Radin for three. Second one went. Pressure almost a steal by the Rangers, but Erskine down on the right baseline. Shot no good. Gillespie's there for the putback. Long rebound on the weak side, and Gillespie with the second chance bucket. 30-14, 7 seconds. Rangers trying to get a last shot here at the buzzer. Radin for three, right side. Ball up, got it. At the buzzer, Isaac Radin for a big three as the first half comes to a close. Our halftime score, the Manton Rangers 33 and the Harrison Hornets 14. We'll be right back with first half stats and analysis. We'll have an update on the Ranger games and broadcast. We'll talk about the girls tournament as well as the boys and a look ahead to the second half. So stay with us. A lot of info coming your way. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Located 30 minutes south of Cadillac, the Rockwell Lake Lodge is the perfect destination for your corporate retreat, church event, or family reunion. The lodge features 10 luxurious guest suites and sits on the shores of a pristine private lake. Enjoy upscale dining, conference amenities, and exclusive use of the property when you visit rockwelllakelodge.com or call 517-437-3311. The Rockwell Lake Lodge.
For weddings, choose the Barn Hall. Parties, choose the Barn Hall. Events of any kind, choose the Barn Hall. Manton's premier venue for gatherings. Got an event coming up? Call or text Molly 231-394-0311. The Barn Hall, on Old 31, just south of Manton. Connected to the Barn Hall is Studio 131, offering haircuts for men and women, color, facial waxing, and more. Need a new look? Talk to Kaylee or Michaela at 231-824-3550. Trust your new look to Studio 131. The Barn Hall in Studio 131, proud to support this Manton Ranger broadcast.
Welcome back to Manton Ranger basketball and Michigan High School Athletic Association boys basketball on 107.9 CDY. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson coming to you from Lake City High School, who was the host last week for the girls district and hosting again this week for the boys district action. Our halftime score in this first district semifinal of the night, the Manton Rangers 33 and the Harrison Hornets 14. I mentioned first semi. The second semifinal tonight will feature the home Lake City Trojans taking on the McBain Ramblers. Those two teams split during the regular season, and our McBain broadcast crew will be bringing you that one at the conclusion of our game. The first quarter was kind of a nip and tuck affair as Harrison actually scored the first 4 points of the ball game. But Manton came back and led it at the end of one, 13-7. But in the second quarter, Rangers put up a big 20 points offensively, held Harrison to, again, 7 points. And they have stretched this halftime lead to 19, 33-14. Let me turn it over to Nate. He's got some halftime individual numbers.
Yeah, we'll start with the Harrison Hornets. Let's go through their scoring real quick. Cameron Ashcroft has 1 point. Lucas Cooper has 2. Andrew Erskine has 2. Logan Ashcroft has 3. And Lucas Gillespie is leading the way with 6. Overall, they have 1 3-pointer. That's by Logan Ashcroft. And they are 1 for 6 free throws. They only had 2 fouls in the first half, and both by different people, so no foul trouble going forward for the Hornets. And for your man Rangers, Caleb Moore has 2 points. Lucas McKernan has 2 points. Jacob Hahn has 6. Chandler Allison has 8. And Isaac Radin's leading the way with 15. All on 3-pointers. 5 threes for Radin in the first half. As a team, we have 7 3-pointers, and we did not shoot a single free throw in that first half. As much as we attack and force defense to foul us, that's something Harrison did really well, not committing very many fouls that first half. Caleb Moore has 2 fouls, and so does Jacob Hahn. But beyond that, we are good to go on that front.
Well, in that first half, Harrison stayed in their 2-1-2 zone. They never showed any full court pressure, but stayed in that zone. And Manton had a little trouble with it to start with. Like we mentioned, not seeing much zone defense. But once they got the feel for it, the passes came crisp. They did nail some threes. They got 7 here in the first half. And also, as Nate pointed out, once they were nailing some threes, it stretched out that 2-1-2 a little bit, and that opened up some things down on the block. And the Rangers also got some easy looks inside of that zone, which isn't the easiest thing to do. So overall, pretty good effort by the Rangers. Their full court pressure has caused some problems for Harrison handling the basketball. And it's what we've come to expect from Ranger teams, boys and girls, Nate. They're both teams that like to shoot the 3 ball, and they play great stingy defense.
Yeah, up-tempo, press, man-to-man in your face, shoot well, share the ball. Yeah, they're almost mirror images of each other, but it's working really well for both teams right now. Jacob Rupert came off the bench, had some huge rebounds for us in that first half. Lots of offensive boards, kicking it back out for second and third chances. Was playing great defense down low on their big guy. Got a couple of good defensive boards for us. That was one guy that played really well. And Chandler Allison came off the bench and gave us a little spark. It's always fun when we see a guy come off the bench and get you a quick 8 points, just hustles, shoots the ball well. So that gave us a little boost in the arm as well.
Coach Hiller, knowing, of course, that Chandler Allison can shoot the basketball, and getting Chandler into the ballgame for quite a bit of that first half, because a 2-1-2 zone does present 3-point shot opportunities. Well, let's go over some updates. Let's start with the boys. For those of you that haven't been following us every night on the radio, bringing you up to date a little bit on the boys' progress. They finished the regular season 16-4, outright Highland Conference champions. They began the district tournament Monday night, defeating Houghton Lake 62-41 for their 8th win in a row. They entered tonight's district semifinal 17-4 overall after Monday's win. Now, a win tonight would put Manton into the district championship game Friday night against the winner of the Lake City McBain game, which is coming up after hours right here on the same floor in Lake City. Friday's game will be broadcast here on 107.9. But let me spell this out for you just to make it clear. The game will be broadcast on 107.9. We're just not sure who will be calling the game for you. If Lake City wins the game against McBain, we will be calling the game.
As long as we win. We gotta take care of business.
As long as we win ours,
yes.
That's true. And if McBain wins against Lake City, then the McBain crew is going to be calling the game on Friday. But whichever way it goes, the game will be broadcast for you right here on 107.9 starting at 7 o'clock with the pregame before that. Now let's turn our attention to the girls for a couple of moments. The girls are in the middle of regional week, and the regional for the girls taking place in Grayling. 18-2 regular season. Last week in the district tournament play, the Lady Rangers defeated Houghton Lake, Roscommon, and Lake City to claim the district championship, which was the first district title for Manton girls in 20 years. Last night we had the game for you from Grayling, and the Manton girls took on the Hart Pirates, who came into that game 19-4, having a good season themselves. but the Ranger girls defeated Hart 51-26. I'm sorry, 51-36 after jumping out to a big 19-4 lead after the first quarter. They were led by Abby Brown's 25 points. So the Lady Rangers of Manton play for a regional championship tomorrow night in Grayling. Game time 7 o'clock, and we will be there with the call beginning at 6:45. This is the Manton Rangers' chance for their second regional title ever. The only regional championship by a Manton girls basketball team was back in 1983. Now, their opponent for the regional title tomorrow night is a tough Glen Lake team. They were a 61-31 winner over Pinconning last night. So what a great matchup. We've got Nate going into this one tomorrow. The Manton girls 22-2, the Glen Lake girls 21-3.
Yeah, we stayed and watched the Glen Lake girls for a little bit after the game last night, and they're tough. They're long and lanky and quick. One girl I think took about 8 shots in the first half. I don't think she missed one. 3s, 2s, whatever it was. So they can shoot really well. So it's going to be a challenge for our girls. But we did play them earlier in the year. You know, we snuck out a victory against Glen Lake. So we've seen them. We know who they are. We just got to play a nice, crisp, clean, fundamentally sound, focused game, and let's take care of business, and hopefully we can get her done tomorrow.
Yeah, the Manton and Glen Lake girls did meet in Glen Lake earlier this year, and Manton was down by 11 at one time, came back and won it 58-54. And they've played each other quite a bit, actually, the last 2-3 years in tournament play and regular season. So they know each other, and it should be a great matchup tomorrow night. But we'll have that for you starting at 6:45 tomorrow evening. But the Manton girls, by making the regional final, they are in the Sweet 16. Only 16 teams left in Division III in the state of Michigan, and Manton's one of them. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. When you break it down to that, that's pretty cool.
All of the regional tournament final games will be tomorrow night. So after tomorrow night, it'll be the Elite 8 moving on in the girls tournament. We're ready to get the second half underway. The Rangers lead it 33-14 coming into the third quarter. And the possession arrow goes to Harrison. They will inbound, going left to right across your radio. And Manton will be going from right to left here in the second half. We're located upstairs in Lake City, across from the team benches, across from the scorers table. Great spot, great vantage point to see a ball game and call a game for you. The Hornets inbound, and here we go. Ashcroft with the basketball. Guarded tightly by Moore, gets it away to Cooper. Erskine plays a lot around the free throw line. Clears it back out, pass through the hands, stolen by Radin. Ahead to Hahn, down in the corner. Moore working around the outside. Moore left. Skip pass, McKernan right side. Side to Moore. Moore at the elbow to Radin. Isaac bounce pass inside to Hahn. Turn around 10-footer. Got it. There's that unselfishness. Look at all the passes. 35-14. Here's the pressure from the Rangers again. Hahn got a hand on it, but ball's on the floor. They do come up with it. 3-on-1. Hahn right to the hoop, lays up, got it. 37-14, Rangers on top. Staying with that full court pressure. And ball loose again, stolen, and we get a whistle. Rangers came up with it, but we're probably going to have a call here against the Rangers. Oh boy, they're hustling after the ball all the time.
That is scary. If I was a Harrison Hornet dribbling against that, man, I would not like it.
I would not like playing against that
Hahn.
defense.
That's his third, our first for the half.
Here's Ashcroft taking it right down the right side of the lane and draws the foul. That's Cameron Ashcroft, the senior. We also have a Logan Ashcroft on the roster. But this is Cameron at the free throw line, shooting 2, following the Ranger foul.
Yeah, that foul was on Caleb Moore. That's his third and our second for the half. So both our guys with 2 now have 3 within 21 seconds, or no, minute 21 seconds of the quarter.
First free throw is no good. And we're going to get Drayden Morrow into the Ranger lineup, replacing Caleb Moore with that third foul. Second free throw coming up and off the back of the rim, no good. And Jacob Hahn tried to tip it to himself, but couldn't quite do it. Out of bounds. It'll be Harrison basketball. Jacob's got some ups. He can get up in the air.
A lot of them can. Jacob, Isaac, Rupert off the bench.
Inbound pass to Erskine, right to the hoop, and scores it. Andrew Erskine with the Harrison bucket. Right wing to Morrow. Down on the baseline to Hahn. Turnaround jumper, 15 feet, no good. Rebound, Ashcroft for Harrison. Takes it across half court. Ahead to Cooper, left side. Back to Ashcroft on the point. Gets a screen from the big guy, Gillespie. Puts up a three. No good. Gillespie with the rebound. Goes up, draws a foul. And Lucas Gillespie, a big post player, just a junior, will go to the free throw line shooting two.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Isaac Radin. His first, team's third.
6:06 left to go. Third quarter from Lake City. District semifinal action. Rangers 37, Hornets 16. First free throw is no good from the big guy. Jake Rupert now checking in for the Rangers. And he's going to give Cole Regneris a breather. Coach Hiller does a really nice job rotating people. Notice that not just this year, but through the years. Second free throw also no good. And players from both teams chasing it out of bounds, and they say off Harrison. Manton basketball.
Those long rebounds, I mean, you give the positioning to the defense on the free throws. When you get a long rebound, it's anybody's.
In this third quarter, Harrison still staying in their 2-1-2 zone. No full court pressure against the Rangers. Working around the outside. Morrow for three, left side, no good. Gillespie with the rebound. Cooper pushing it across the timeline. Nice drive to the bucket from the left wing. Caden Dunn blocked on the shot, out of bounds. Harrison will inbound under their own basket.
That was blocked by McKernan. Really good defense on that one.
Into Ashcroft in the left corner. He makes a move into the lane. A little turnaround jumper. No good, but he's called for the travel before he got the ball up on the shot. Turnover Harrison, Manton basketball. Here comes Isaac Radin. Isaac Radin will quite normally take the point position, point guard spot when Caleb Moore's on the bench. So Radin is out there. Just holding it a little bit. Of course, the Rangers could take a lot of time off if Harrison's going to sit back in that zone. Working the ball around the outside. It's loose, and Harrison chases it down. Ashcroft, right wing. Turn down the three. Skip pass now to Erskine on the left wing. Trying to hit Gillespie underneath. Turn around in the lane. Too hard off the glass. Rebound Radin. Radin was trying to push to get a 2-on-1, and a whistle against Harrison. It'll be Manton basketball on the sideline.
That foul will be on Erskine for the Hornets. That's his first, and their first for the half.
We have a timeout taken on the court by Harrison. Just a 30-second one, so let's keep it here. 4:47 left to go in the third quarter in this first semifinal here tonight from Lake City. Manton Rangers 37, Harrison Hornets 16. Remember, in the second matchup tonight, the McBain Ramblers will take on the Lake City Trojans, and that will also be right here on 107.9. The McBain broadcast crew will be bringing you that one. The two winners of tonight's semifinals will meet Friday at 7 o'clock for the district championship, with the winner moving on to the Manton Regional next week.
Yeah, that'll be really great if we can represent our home gym and regionals. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's why you sign up for them. You're hoping to get there.
It'd be fantastic to actually play in your home court for a regional tournament. Harrison now extending that defense a little bit. Put a little pressure on the ball. McKernan down in the left corner, back out to Radin. Hahn at the elbow, down in the corner, McKernan for three, shot up, short, and rebound to Harrison. Caden Dunn with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Ashcroft, right side, puts up a three. No good, long rebound to Erskine. In the corner, puts up a 15-footer. His shot too short. Jacob Hahn grabs it, 2-on-1, bounce pass ahead. It doesn't get any prettier than that one.
That was
oh my goodness, bounce pass to Radin for a layup, but that had to be a perfect pass. Isaac didn't have to break stride at all. Ashcroft to Dunn for three, off the board, no good. Rebound Rupert for the Rangers. Man, that was a pretty play. Hahn to Morrow down in the right corner, back out to Radin. 39-16, Manton on top. McKernan, little runner from the baseline, no good, in and out. Gillespie with the rebound for Harrison. Ashcroft to Dunn for three, left side, no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds on the far sideline, Manton basketball. Now checking in Chandler Allison and Cole Regneris for the Rangers. And Morrow and Hahn take a rest.
It's pretty low scoring third quarter. We've had some looks, they've had some looks, but nothing's really dropping too much. It's only 6-2 so far in the third quarter.
Yeah, and we've played 4.5 minutes. So absolutely right, Nate. Not a lot of points being put up here in the third quarter.
But lots of movements, lots of possessions.
Radin slowly across half court. Harrison now in a 1-3-1 zone. They can put some pressure on the ball. Chandler Allison with a three, no good. McKernan's there with the rebound, puts it back in. Nice rebound, nice putback. Ashcroft across timeline to Dunn, down on the right block, cleared back out to Dunn. Sees an opening, takes it right to the hoop, no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. Shooting two, sophomore Caden Dunn. Nice aggressive move to the hoop and rewarded with a couple free throws.
And that foul's going to be on Rupert for the Rangers. That's his first, team's fourth.
First ball up, no good, a little too strong. He's got the second, 41-16, Manton up, 2:54 left to go, third quarter. Second free throw up and off the back of the rim, no good. But Erskine is there with the rebound, has it knocked away, and Regneris comes up with it. Clears it to Radin, down in the right corner, Allison. Kicks it back out to Radin. Like I said, Harrison now getting some pressure on the ball out there. Right side, Chandler Allison for three, lets it fly from the wing, no good. High rebound, Regneris goes up strong, and he's going to go to the free throw line shooting two. Cole Regneris with a strong rebound, going to the free throw line.
Yeah, that foul is on Hunter Davis for the Hornets. That's his first, team's first for the half.
And we have a timeout taken on the floor. It is a full timeout taken by Harrison. So we will take a timeout as well. We'll go back to Zach in the studio. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
As consolidation and mergers close local financial branches and make conducting business difficult, it's nice to know that Forest Area Federal Credit Union hasn't lost sight of why they're in business. You. It shows in their commitment to bringing you quality financial services with a personal touch. It's evident in their dedication in local causes and missions. Let them show you. Join Forest Area Federal Credit Union with branches in Manton, Lake City, Kalkaska, Kingsley, Fife Lake, and now in Meeson. Learn more at forestarea.com. Insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back to Lake City High School. Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson with this district semifinal call for you tonight. Manton Rangers and Harrison Hornets. Nice crowd as we look across the floor. Of course, with two games tonight, you're going to have people here from 4 different schools, and they are filling the stands. We have 2:30 left to go, third quarter. The Rangers lead Harrison 41-16, looking to move on and battle for a district championship Friday night, which would be their second in a row after Manton was able to win the district last year. Cole Regneris at the free throw line. And first free throw is no good. Popped out, but he's got the second one coming. Nice defensive quarter for the Rangers. Harrison only has 2 points in the third quarter. Second one no good, but the rebounder Rupert kicks it out to Moore for three, no good. Allison with the rebound. Turnaround jumper blocked. Ball out of bounds off Harrison. Manton basketball. Boy, the Rangers keeping it alive. But the big guy, Gillespie's not in there right now. And they miss him when it comes to rebounding.
Yeah, you got the guys with the hops out there. You got Rupert, Rigneris, Allison can jump.
Inbound pass to Rupert, lost the handle on it. Here comes Harrison. Fast break, and good hustle by Jacob Hahn. Got down there and knocked it out of bounds as Logan Ashcroft was going up for the layup.
Yeah, that's
good
a great
hustle.
play by Jacob. He's got 3 fouls. He knew he had to play it safe, and he made sure he got hand on ball.
Harrison to inbound. They have to throw it in deep all the way to half court. Allison almost picked it off, but Harrison has the ball. Right wing, Erskine. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Done. Back to Ashcroft. He says, let's set things up here. Goes to Hunter Davis. Now Erskine, right wing for three. Lets it fly. Got it. Andrew Erskine, the three-pointer for Harrison. 41-19, Manton. Hahn, Caleb Moore. Allison, left wing, puts it up for three. In and out. Rattled the rim. Rebound to Erskine for Harrison. Ball knocked away by the Rangers. Rigneris hustling it down and got it in the corner. His pass back to Allison as he tried to save it. And Chandler had his foot just on the line, right down in front of us.
Man, fantastic hustle. Up by 22. These guys are laying it all out. They are tight-roping the line. That was good. That was good plays. Almost kept it alive.
Parker Siddle checking in now for the Rangers, replacing Rigneris. Harrison with the ball. Van Antwerp now in for Harrison. Bounce pass inside to Dunn. Back outside to Ashcroft. Shot up from 15, no good. Rebound, Davis. Harrison with a second opportunity here. At the elbow, kicks it back out to the point. And here's Davis on the left elbow, hitting a backdoor cut. And Rupert with the block shot. Ashcroft taking it right to the hoop, had it blocked. And as he hustles back to try and get the ball back after that block shot, we're going to have a call against Logan Ashcroft.
Yeah, that foul is on Ashcroft. That's his first, team's second.
Isaac Radin checking back in for Allison. Jacob Rupert inbounding for the Rangers down in front of us. 41 seconds left to go, third quarter. 41-19, Manton. Jacob Hahn with the basketball. Comes left side to Moore. Looking inside. Hits Rupert at the free throw line. Clears it back out to Hahn. And they say, let's go for one. 25 seconds to go, third quarter. Caleb Moore back to Hahn. Just playing with it outside. Waiting for that last shot opportunity. Hahn to Moore. Back to Hahn. Back to Moore. Pass deflected, and Harrison comes up with it. Quickly ahead to Ashcroft. But there's Rupert hustling. Almost a steal from behind. Ashcroft still has it. Is he going to get it off? He did at the buzzer, and no good. Last second shot by Logan Ashcroft, just short of the mark, and that's the end of three here from Lake City. Our third quarter score, Manton 41, Harrison 19. Stay with us. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 30 seconds.
The Manton Athletic Boosters Club is a proud supporter of the Rangers Athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to all our Manton Rangers sports teams. And go Rangers!
For weddings, choose the Barn Hall. Parties, choose the Barn Hall. Events of any kind, choose the Barn Hall. Manton's premier venue for gatherings. Got an event coming up? Call or text Molly 231-394-0311. The Barn Hall, on Old 31, just south of Manton. Connected to the Barn Hall is Studio 131, offering haircuts for men and women, color, facial waxing, and more. Need a new look? Talk to Kaylee or Michaela at 231-824-3550. Trust your new look to Studio 131. The Barn Hall in Studio 131, proud to support this Manton Ranger broadcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lake City High School. District semifinal night across the state of Michigan in all divisions. Any teams that are still alive, and that's 128 of them, are all taking part in district semifinal action tonight. And we're in Lake City. Manton and Harrison in semifinal number 1, McBain and Lake City in semifinal number 2 to follow this one. Rangers inbounding. Final 8 minutes of this one. Rangers looking to advance to Friday night's championship game. McKernan back out to Moore. Jacob Hahn with the basketball, goes down in the right corner to McKernan. Back out to Moore. Hahn to Raiden in the corner, left side. Shot up for 3, no good. Rebound Harrison. Rangers can be patient. With a nice big lead, they can take a little time off the clock. They're working the ball well, looking for shots. Harrison, almost stolen by Jacob Hahn. They say it's off him, and the Hornets will inbound. Regnerus checking back in, replacing Rupert. Jacob Rupert really coming on last half of the season, becoming a force in there on the boards. Here's Davis, 10-footer from the right side, no good, and rebound to Moore. Caleb pushing it himself, 3-on-3, down to Hahn in the corner. Jacob, jump stop into the lane, no good. Regnerus with the rebound, up and in. Cole just checked into the ballgame and makes his presence known right off the bat with a putback basket. 43-19, Manton. Ashcroft guarded by Moore. Little pick and roll with Erskine. Erskine with the basketball. Drives into the lane. And we get a jump ball call. Possession arrow to Harrison. You are listening to 107.9 WCDY, McBain, Cadillac, Lake City. Harrison inbounding under their own basket. The big guy Gillespie in there again now for Harrison. Ball on the left wing. Logan Yost now in the corners. Erskine for 3, no good. Caleb Moore rebound. Pushing ahead underneath to Hahn, up strong, got it. Boy, the guys just filled the lanes, and Jacob Hahn was the one that got open. Great feed from Caleb Moore for the bucket.
Yeah, they fill lanes really well. You can tell they work on that, where to run on a fast break, and they do it well.
Caden Dunn's shot, no good, 3-on-1. Rangers to the other end. Another easy bucket to Jacob Hahn. Picture perfect break.
There it is again. You get a good stop. And as soon as, before the offense even looks around, we got a half court.
47-19. Manton on top. Caden Dunn, his pass deflected by Raiden out of bounds. Harrison basketball. Now we get some more substitutes in. We have Radian Schmidt, Chandler Allison, Drayden Morrow coming in for the Rangers. 5:55 left to go. Inbound pass comes to Ashcroft. Logan Ashcroft, he puts up a 3, no good. Parker Siddle with the rebound. And his outlet pass to Allison was behind him. Chandler was looking over his right shoulder, and the pass went behind him out of bounds. Harrison basketball after the Ranger turnover. Van Antwerp into Ashcroft, guarded by Morrow. Rangers have played man all night long. Harrison has played a zone all night long. 3 ball from Ethan Van Antwerp, top of the circle, nails it. Number 3 for 3. Morrow, top of the circle. Allison, left wing. Back to Morrow. Bounce pass to Parker Siddle, gets through his hands at the free throw line. Erskine with the steal, takes it himself off the glass and scores it. Andrew Erskine with the fast break layup for the Hornets, and it's 47-24. Morrow to Allison, left corner, shot up for three, got it. Chandler Allison with another three for the Rangers.
Yeah, that was a good drive and dish by Morrow right there.
Ashcroft dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out. Here's a shot for three by Erskine, and he's got it from the right wing for Harrison. 50-27, Manton on top. Morrow down in the right corner to Radian Schmidt. Double team down there, and Coach Hiller took a timeout, saw that Schmidt was in trouble. He probably wasn't going to get rid of the ball, so Coach Hiller with a quick timeout. Just a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here. 4:37 left to go in this one. 50-27, Manton on top. I'm just going to take a second and read through the 16 teams that are left in the girls Division III tournament. Manton is in the Sweet 16. Rochester Hills Lutheran, Royal Oak Shrine, Flint Hamady, Hemlock, Ishpeming Westwood, Charlevoix, Manton, Glen Lake, Michigan Center, Byron, Blissfield, Ypsilanti Arbor Prep, Powama Westphalia, Ithaca, Schoolcraft, and Kalamazoo Hackett. Those are the 16 schools left out of 177 that started district play last week. Great accomplishment so far by the Lady Rangers, and they would certainly like to get a regional championship tomorrow night. We'll be there with the call for you. 6:45 tomorrow night, game time 7. Rangers with the basketball. Drayden Morrow goes down in the right corner to McKernan. McKernan brings it back out on top on the dribble, goes to Schmidt, left wing, back to Morrow. Morrow with the dribble at the elbow, puts up a 15-footer. No good, out of bounds, Harrison. 50-27, Manton on top. Winner will face the winner of the McBain Lake City game, which is up next in the district final. Into the lane, Harrison's shot blocked, but we're going to get a call against the Rangers. Looked like a decent block. Caden Dunn went up for the shot, but as almost an afterthought, foul called, and Dunn will go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, they're going to get Chandler Allison on that foul. It's his first, team's 5th for the half.
Looked like a decent block, Nate, and then the official, like a second later, thought, well, I better call that.
It did, yeah. He kind of took it right out of his hand. He kind of felt bad for him, I'm sure.
First free throw is good from the sophomore. 50-28, Manton on top. Now Tristan Siddle checking in for the Rangers. Coach Hiller has 5 of his bench players out there at the moment. Second free throw also good. And we're at the 4-minute mark, halfway through this fourth quarter. It is 50-28, Manton. It'd be nice to see these guys finish this out in good fashion, Nate.
Sure would be.
I know Coach Hiller would like to see him do it, not have to bring any of the starters in there. Of course, you always have the risk of an injury, and you don't want to have to do that. Tristan Siddle, top of the circle, goes to Allison, left side. Takes it baseline, puts up a 10-footer, left side, got it. Chandler Allison with a nice jumper from the left baseline, 52-29. He's had a nice game tonight.
Oh, he sure has. Just more and more confidence you can get from these guys, the better.
There's Allison almost with the steal, but knocked out of bounds. Harrison basketball. Good hustle.
Yeah, he's kind of the leader of the bunch out here right now. Allison is, and he's showing it.
Ball comes into Cameron Ashcroft. Gives it up to Colin Dunn. We've got a couple of Dunns on this team also. Cooper let it fly from the right corner. No good on the 3, but rebound Harrison. They work it underneath, and we're going to get a call against the Rangers. And number 10, Logan Yost, was fouled, but they say no shot, so Harrison's going to inbound under their own basket. 3:03 left to go.
Yeah, that foul's on Allison. That's the second, team's 6th.
Ashcroft driving into the lane, puts up a shot on the drive, I should say, and he's going to go to the free throw line as a foul called on the Rangers.
And that foul's on Morrow. It's his first, team's 7th.
Senior Cameron Ashcroft took it from the left wing right through the lane, put up a runner. He's at the free throw line shooting 2. First one is good. Second one coming. 3 minutes to go. 52-30. Rangers on top. Second free throw from the senior. Up and in and out. Rebound almost to the Rangers, but they're saying Parker Siddle stepped out of bounds. It'll be Harrison inbounding under their basket.
Yeah, that was one where both of our guys went for it and just kind of knocked each other off balance. Went out of bounds.
Harrison working it to Ashcroft on the right wing. Always looking to penetrate. Guarded by Morrow. Got to go somewhere with it. Finally gets it away to Logan Yost at the elbow. Kicks it back out to Ashcroft. Down in the right corner. Long pass. Shot up for 3. No good from Colin Dunn. Rebound Rangers. Allison gives it up to Drayden Morrow. He's going to run the offense from the point. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Siddle. Turnaround jumper off the glass. No good. That's Tristan Siddle. Gets his own rebound. Up again. No good. Morrow with the rebound. A little 10-footer. Got it. Drayden Morrow came in, picked up the loose ball, and hit it right from that spot. 54-30.
That was great. Yeah, just keeping the ball alive. You know, any paw you can get on it, you don't know where the ball is going to bounce, and win Morrow's hand.
We have a whistle taken. I believe it's going to be a timeout. Timeout call from the Harrison bench. And we're going to take a timeout as well. Stay with us. A lot of info coming your way following this game. 2:03 left to go. We'll go back to Zach in the studio. Back in 30 seconds.
As consolidation and mergers close local financial branches and make conducting business difficult, it's nice to know that Forest Area Federal Credit Union hasn't lost sight of why they're in business. You. It shows in their commitment to bringing you quality financial services with a personal touch. It's evident in their dedication in local causes and missions. Let them show you. Join Forest Area Federal Credit Union with branches in Manton, Lake City, Kalkaska, Kingsley, Fife Lake, and now in Meeson. Learn more at forestarea.com. Insured by the NCUA.
Rick Swanson and Nate Swanson with you tonight from Lake City High School. 2:03 left to go in this first district semifinal. Manton Rangers on top. 54-30 over the Harrison Hornets. Harrison ready to inbound. Dunn has the ball in the corner. Hands off to Cooper. Back to Dunn. Nice no-look pass underneath for an easy bucket. Logan Yost on the receiving end of that nice pass. Morrow across half court. Gives it up to Radian Schmidt. 54-32. Bounce pass to Tristan Siddle on the free throw line. Ball on the floor. And timeout, Coach Hiller. Tristan had the basketball, and the Harrison people were coming up to force the jump ball. And Coach Hiller, right on the spot, calls a timeout to keep possession of the basketball.
Yeah, you more just want to get these guys another possession. Great hustle by Tristan. Didn't want to see it go to waste. It was more just a possession keeper timeout than a strategy timeout.
In fact, Coach didn't even need to talk to him. Just left the players right out there on the floor. Just keeping the possession. As long as you got a timeout and you don't really need it to use later, good call from Coach Hiller. Now we're at 1:36. Rangers looking to move on to the district championship game Friday night right here in Lake City. Game time 7 o'clock. Parker Siddle ready to inbound. Comes into Schmidt. Ball knocked away. Harrison's got it. Dunn pushing it down the right side. Bounce pass underneath to Ashcroft off the glass and good. Nice break by the Hornets. 54-34. Manton on top. Morrow to Chandler Allison. Allison right down the lane. Little floater. Got it. Nice move from Chandler Allison. The senior scores it.
That was a really good move by Chandler. Just looped around Drayden. And no one really stopped him, so he just took it.
Dunn, top of the circle, three-pointer, no good. Ball out of bounds to Harrison. 56-24, 24. And now Coach Hiller bringing in the 3 JV players that were moved up for the tournament. So that's got to be a thrill for them to get into the ball game. Luke Puffer, Kyle Hudson, and Jonathan Traxler on the floor for the final 101.
Yeah, the crowd was pulling for him to get in there, and Coach Hiller obliged.
Ashcroft with the ball, gives it up to Dunn. Dunn takes it into the lane, knocked away. Rangers have it quickly ahead to Hudson, lays it up, got it. And JV player from this year, I should say Puffer, nailed that layup. And on the other end, Cooper hits a 3-pointer for Harrison. Quickly ahead to Hudson. Traxler for 3, shot up, no good. Rebound taken by the Rangers. Traxler gives it off to Puffer. They made that correction. Puffer did have that bucket just a moment ago. Puffer with the basketball, a little floater in the lane, no good. Foul call against Harrison. And sophomore Luke Puffer is at the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, fouls on Haynes for the Hornets. That's his first, team's third. And that'll put Luke at the line for 2.
12 seconds left in this one. First free throw is no good. 58-37, Manton on top. Puffer had a very nice year this year on the JVs. Manton JV team 16-3 on the year. Second free throw goes. 59-37, 10 seconds left. Shot taken from three-point line, no good from Harrison. Rebound Traxler for the Rangers. Cross half court, and that's the buzzer. That is the end of this one. Our first semifinal from Lake City. Our final score, the Manton Rangers 59, the Harrison Hornets 37, and the Rangers move on to the district tournament championship game Friday night. Stay with us. We'll have all the info for you coming up, plus our final statistics for the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Bostic's Drugstore in Manton is your locally owned pharmacy. You can count on Mike and his professional staff to take care of all your prescription needs with a personal hometown touch. You'll get a comprehensive medication review every time you pick up a prescription. Bostic's Drugstore accepts most insurances and administers flu and shingles shots with a prescription. They're also your home for Manton Rangers and locally made Michigan apparel, plus cards, gifts, and toys. Stop into your friendly hometown pharmacy, Bostic's Drugstore, on Main Street in Manton, or call 231-824-6465.
Don's Auto Clinic, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and High Point GMC Cadillac continue to grow together to serve you better. Our staffs are a group of hardworking individuals who, just like you, get the job done every day by showing the dedication and determination to teamwork. You will not find a more dedicated team making the car or truck buying experience more seamless and easy. Locally owned dealerships, proud to support all local high school sports. We're behind you all the way.
We are back in Lake City. Rick Swanson with Nate Swanson, where the Rangers of Manton have defeated the Harrison Hornets by the score of 59-37. With the win, Manton improves their overall mark to 18-4 on the year, and they move on to face the winner of the McBain-Lake City game in the district championship Friday night. Game time 7 o'clock here in Lake City, while Harrison sees their season come to a close, finishing up with a 5-15 overall mark. Let's go through the quarter scores. Manton held a slim 6-point lead at the end of one, 13-7, as Harrison jumped out with the first 4 points of the ball game. In the second quarter, Manton got the offense on track, outscoring Harrison 20-7 to lead at 33-14 at halftime. In the third, Manton outscored Harrison 8-5, low-scoring quarter, but extended their lead to 41-19. Deadlock fourth quarter, 18 apiece, and the Rangers came away with a 22-point victory, 59-37 over Harrison. Now to Nate with our individual numbers.
We'll start with the Harrison Hornets. Here tonight, go through their scoring. Caden Dunn had 2 points. Logan Yost had 2. Logan Ashcroft had 3. Ethan Van Antwerp had 3. Cameron Ashcroft had 4. Lucas Cooper had 5. Lucas Gillespie had 6. And to lead the way for the Hornets was Andrew Erskine with 12. Overall, the Hornets made 9 two-pointers. They made 5 threes, and they were 4 for 16 free throws. And now for your Manton Rangers. Lots of guys, I think everybody got in the game tonight. Lots of guys got in the scorebook. They were Caleb Moore with 2 points. Drayden Morrow had 2. Cole Orgnaris had 2. Luke Puffer had 3. Lucas McKernan had 4. Jacob Hahn had 14. Chandler Allison came off the bench and got 15. And Isaac Radin led the Rangers in the game with 17 points. Overall, the Rangers had 17 twos, 8 three-pointers, and they were only 1 for 4 free throws. So to have 3 guys over 14 points, lots of guys got in the game, no injuries, just a good, clean, complete game here tonight for the Rangers.
Exactly. We're going to be kind of quick here on our post game because Lake City and McBain are on the court, and we want to give the McBain broadcast crew time to pregame this one coming up next, and it will be right here on 107.9. With the win here tonight over Harrison, the Rangers will now play again Friday night in the district final here at Lake City, taking on the winner of this game between McBain and Lake City. Game time 7 o'clock, and it will be here on 107.9 at about 6:45. The winner of Friday's championship game will move on to play in the state regional round in Manton next Monday night, taking on the winner of the Pine River District. The Friday championship game, we will call for you if Lake City is there. If McBain is there against Manton, the McBain broadcast crew will have the call for you. One more time, we want to recognize and thank those who are sponsoring Manton Ranger basketball here on 107.9 CDY.